It's Monday and there's a new video on the Farm Learning channel. Yes, this is a new thing. It's a brand new series and it's brought to you by the team at Ryzo. Ryzo is an online platform that offers some free and some subscription advice for people wanting to implement regenerative farming practices in their enterprise, but who need a little bit of guidance perhaps or aren't quite sure where to start. Ryzo has you covered. Now we're going to be interviewing a host of people with expertise in various areas of farming, and they'll be short, bite-sized and easy to digest. If you like this kind of thing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on a Monday video, and we'll see you soon. Today's video, the first of them, features Phil from Ryzo, and he's going to be popping up occasionally on the channel as well.
G'day, I'm Phil Mulvey on the Farm Learning channel. I'm here on Colin Seis's farm at his invitation, and I've really enjoyed walking around having a look, but there's a few things I'd like to talk to you about. Have you heard of Sunday soil? Now, Sunday soil is a term to use that when it rains on Friday or Saturday, it's too wet to actually work. You have Sunday off, but the time you get to Monday, it's too dry to work because it blows. This is because it's got no organic matter, so it's known as a Sunday soil. This soil years ago would have been prone to being a Sunday soil. And I've got two things here. You know I like digging holes, so I've got a hole dug with a bit of material laid out for the top 150 to 200 mil. But next to it, over here, I've got material that was turned over 3 weeks ago and has been subject to sunshine and a lot of oxidation. Now we can see with this material, you can hear the sand, and you can see that unlike the other soils we've looked at in some of the other videos, it's almost got very little clay, no silt, and there is a lot of 2 to 3 mil aggregate in it. It's on a Perian sandstone to conglomerate, and it is very, very difficult soil to manage. Colin's done a fantastic job. Now let's have a look at what happens when it dries and you don't have the litter on top and you don't have the organic matter helping to protect that soil from the sun. And you can see a Legumes species, and there is a couple of worms in here. You can see the litter sitting across. So you can see that's the protection. You can see some of the moths. But if we come over to this one that's been exposed, it falls apart in my hands. And you can see it's blowing with just a tiny bit of work, and you can see the aggregates in it. I know for a fact, because I was born not far from here, is this material in the 60s, not this property, had huge gully erosion and was a major problem. And the engineering solutions of contour plowing, contour banks, really didn't do a lot because it didn't address the issue of having to cover the soil to protect it and to ensure organic matter builds up. But the organic matter build-up can be difficult and long. Even on Colin's property now, as you can see, it's got aggregation at the top and it's looking pretty good, but that's taken a while to get there. But it's only taken 3 weeks of exposure to sunshine to totally lose all that through mineralisation. If you've got sandy, fragile soils, keep them covered with both litter and plants. And be aware that any full ploughing, particularly if it's exposed for more than a couple of weeks, will run the risk of mineralising that organic cover and having the soil erode or blow. If you found this video useful, please refer it to your friends. And if you really like this and others, make sure you press that button down the bottom to subscribe.